Morning, how you doing? You can see that smoke, it's just some sage I've got going here. Just keep it going with the breath. It's the 22nd of June and we've just gone through the portal of the solstice, which is with us. This energy will be with us until Lionsgate 8/8 portal. So if you missed it yesterday, well, you won't have missed it, but if you didn't honour it, you can still honour it today. But why I wanted to come on is I wanted to just share some experiences from yesterday. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit sweaty. I've just been on a walk and it's really hot. About things that were triggering us, things that were being brought up. The light was bringing up so much for us, highlighting, as I said in my video at the beginning of the week, bringing in light on, shining the light on what we need to bring balance to. Sorry, I just want to keep blowing this because I just want to clear this energy for us all. So have a little think back over yesterday. It may have been a really triggering day, or it may have been one where you had aha moments, or when you realised you were getting pulled in to others' dramas, or you were taking on other people's stuff, whatever that may be. And you realised you had to take a step back, which is what I had yesterday. It was like, you're getting too involved, take a step back. Difficult conversations were to be had yesterday. But what I want to say about that is sometimes we are pushed or excited or, oh, this is the right time because it's under this spiritual energy. That's not always the case. So use your inner compass, your guidance, your wisdom to know when to have those conversations. It's like I was talking to Metatron and I said, yes, thank you for highlighting that to me. That is out of balance. But it's just not the right time for me to address that now, in this moment, on this day. But thank you for highlighting it to me so I could accept the fact, acknowledge the fact that there was an issue that needed addressing, but felt it wasn't the right time. So instead of pushing forward and trying to get clarity, trying to sort it out, I took the opposite direction. And I wasn't running away from it because I'd accepted it and knew it was there and knew that it would needed to be addressed, but it didn't feel like the right time. So I took a step back and I said to Metatron, I'm just going to let it flow. Just let it be. It will happen in divine timing. And it's amazing when you step back, you give the other person, the situation to breathe, but also that space to actually step forward so that you're not always the one that has to bring forward the problem or the situation that needs addressing. So we had that conversation and it all got sorted. So I was stepping back, and then in stepping back allowed that person to come forward and go, do you know what, we need to talk about this, or we need to sort this out. So it was great. And I'm not saying that's happened for all of you. There may be some of you out there that know that you've got to have these conversations or have got to sort something out. But there's a lot of other things going on at the moment. That doesn't mean you can stick it in a box and put it on the shelf. It's just leaving it in your awareness, in your energy field, so that you can come back to it. Oh, that's gone out now. Bum. Oh, Christ, I've just blown that all over me. I think I'll give up with the sage for a minute. Just make sure I've not set myself on fire. But yeah, it's just knowing divine timing, isn't it? But Metatron definitely had me on his radar yesterday, and it was like, okay, you're going to take a step back, but I'm going to allow this person to step forward. So it was all good. It's all good. And as I always say, sometimes these conversations that we have aren't half as bad as what we think they're going to be, and that's okay. So be mindful of that. And I just wanted to come on and say that today. What else did I want to say? Be aware that we had massive light codes coming in yesterday, and we'll have for the next few weeks. The Schumann resonance of the earth is off the Richter scale, so you're going to feel that in the body. Drink lots of water to ground in the energies of yesterday and going forward. I think that's all I want to say today. Be careful, be mindful, be loving, be kind. And I'm going to pull us a couple of cards from the Rose Oracle deck by, oh, there we go, Rebecca Campbell. So what we got? Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honour, protection, support. Yeah. So it's honouring where you are at this time, and it doesn't matter where you are. We're all going to be in a different place. But honouring where you are, knowing that you're always divinely protected. So ask Metatron to speak through you when you have to have those difficult conversations, and you'll find they'll go a lot smoother. But you've also got his support, and all the other angels, dragons, unicorns, masters, whoever you want to call in, are there to support you when you have to step forward, step back into your power, put a boundary in place, whatever it is for you. Have a difficult conversation, sort out a situation that's been festering for some time. This is the time to do it, knowing that you are protected and that you are supported, but honour where you are if it's not the right time. If you've got lots of stuff going on and you just know that conversation or that situation, bringing that up is going to fuel the fire, just leave it. Just leave it for a few days or a few weeks, but be aware that it needs to be addressed. That's what I'm hearing. And then we got trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition and growth. Absolutely the times we're in. Great changes are coming in. You can't stop those changes coming in. You're going to have solar flares after solar flares coming in, and you have to look after yourself. Self-care is so important. Put your own gas mask on before you help another. Cycles of life, so there's a lot that's ending over the solstice, so that we are bringing in the new. We're setting the intentions and new seeds for the next 6 months of what we want to bring in. Be focused on that. Transitioning, we're evolving, and we're growing. We're growing in spirituality. We're growing in our lives. We're changing our lives. We have growth in our lives. Nothing stays the same. If you're struggling, know that nothing stays the same. And there has been a big ending over the solstice for challenging times. So if you've been struggling for some years, some months, know that that's coming to an end and you're stepping into the new. But you are in control of what you bring into your life with your thoughts. Stay in your heart, get out of your head. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say today. Have a fantastic day, and I may see you tomorrow, I might not, we'll see. I'll see if there's a message to come through, because obviously I've been on here 3 times this week, which is a little bit unusual, but I always come on when Metatron wants me to, and that was the message. He wanted you to know you have support. He wanted you to know that you, by pausing or just honouring and accepting a situation, doesn't mean that you failed. That you never fail anyway, because every time things don't quite work out how we want, it's a lesson and we're learning. So you're always learning, so you never fail. Lots of love, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.